Hey guys, it's Bill Silver here today. Today we have another coin, World Box unboxing. I got kind of looked to open the box, got them all here. Haven't really looked through them. As usual, I kind of know what's coming, but it's fun to see what happened. What's how good it is, and what I don't notice. So first off, we got like some Spanish coins. Oh, Spanish. I don't know if it's a whole bunch. We have Spain, 1882, 50 centissimi. I don't know, maybe. We have a little Alfonso the 13th on there. He's very young in this picture. This is actually one of his baby portraits, which is cool. I've always thought these are very cool. I'll bring it a little closer for you. I always thought that portrait was very unique because you don't really see babies on coins very much, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, just a little different. We got the Spanish crest there. Might be worth to keep it on two this whole time. Maybe I'll just do that for you. We're going through them. We have two ore from Denmark, 1897. We got their crest. We got a dolphin and a piece of wheat. Nice looking coin. We've got a 1925 from Lithuania to Litu. Have like a knight on a horse there with a little crest. Looks like on a shield. I can barely see that. I don't know how to. I was about to read it, but I was like, I can't read that. Never mind. Well, maybe I can. Can I read that? Should be acrylic, right? Respublica. I don't know what that means. Probably Republic. I have another Spanish coin here from. I don't know the dates on the side. We have a Un Piesta. From Spain, 1896. Fonzo. Is this from Spain though? De España. Yeah. That's a nice coin. A little beat up, but cool to have later one of him. So actually, it's kind of neat we could do that. This is 4 years apart. So that makes sense. It's about 4 years of someone growing, I guess. We have two ore from Denmark. Sweden, 1875. With their crest there. For two, not their crest, but yeah. They always make nice coins out of Scandinavians. They always get pretty good. I think there's quite a few in this lot, actually, so get ready for that. We have an Italian coin on the next one. It's not really nice Mexico there on the back. All right, so first up, we have an Italian with their king, 1918. So this is the very end of World War One. They always have really nice designs at this point. Italian coins, even though they're what's that in the bottom? That's kind of cool. I guess that's the minter right there. They're pretty cool like that though. Very neat coins. The Italians, they did very intricate stuff. Another Italian, 1894. Roberto the First. He's got kind of like a weird mark there. I don't know if that's his eyes are actually pretty poppy on that one. 10 centissimi, 1894, with some weird coating. You guys can't, like on this side, it's kind of like really dark. It's kind of over this. Might have been in like a piece of, no, I don't think so. Nice quality though, actually, pretty. Oh, that's kind of cool too. They have very different leaves on all of it. That's kind of cool. We've got 1923 50 mark. It's from Germany, I'm pretty sure, with a lady. That's kind of cool. Neat coin. Approved Canadian. I think this is just nickel. Yeah, nice shiny nickel. We've got a 1950 20 francs for in here. Not all the coins are winners. They got their little rooster there. We have French Indochina 1927 20 centissimi. 20 cents. Just 20 cents. I always like it when they put like the actual like oh man, it really doesn't like me doing that. But the weight of the coin, 0.68 pounds. I always think that's really cool. I always like the Indochina coins too. They're quite pretty. I don't know the best history, but interesting. 1942 Norway double strike. Where? Well, let's enhance this, guys. Let's see if we can find the double strike. I'll even pop it up. Give me 1 sec. Ooh. Oh, wait, I made this one tight. There we go. See if I can avoid the staples. All right. We're super enhanced. Let's see if we can see it without using something crazy. I'm not seeing it. I'll go 8. It might be really hard for you guys. 7, I guess. I don't see it. If you see it, put it in the comments where it was, because I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't see what that is. Whatever that means. Huh? Either way, cool looking coin. We'll go back to regular view though. That's pretty tight for you guys. We have another proof from Canada. We have a 50 cent, 1994. Nice Canadian crest. We have a penny. Don't make those anymore, but nice to have a nice proofy one. Quite nice looking. And we have this is pretty nice looking on the other side. 1923. Not like a really particular valuable coin from Mexico, but that's a pretty nice condition coin. Yeah. Caught my eye. Nice condition. Sweet. On to the next one. Take the one at the. I'm just grabbing the ones that come up. We'll do Belgium next. Here. 1904 from 10 centesimes. Where's cents? I think it's just cents. I know I'm saying centesimes on every single one. We have Bahrain 2000. Safe Bahrain. Might actually be worth something. I don't know. I don't know if Bahrain money's worth a lot. We have Denmark from 1919. 10 ore. I think this is silver. I could be wrong. Looks like silver though. I'm pretty sure that's silver. If not, well, maybe not. I don't know. Hard to say. Could be like a nickel or something. Sometimes it's hard. We have Japan, 1908, 10 cents. I think there's a few of these in this one, if this is that one. I always like these intricate designs of this era. They're pretty cool. Not really catching the edge well there. This edge is kind of weird. Why is it on the inside of the coin so heavily? Put that down for a sec. We have 1863 from Peru. This is an okay condition. A little beat up, but pretty nice. I always like this design too. Kind of like that spirally design, to be fair. We have Denmark from 1874. This is definitely silver. Oh, it has the same design as the two from earlier. I'll grab that, actually. It's kind of cool. And it's gone. Question mark. There it is. So that's pretty similar time. Yeah. Isn't that funny? They pretty much just repeated it, but did 20 years later. They got their king there. Christian the 9th. I had a lot of Christians. Like I said, another Japan. I guess that's common what they did with that. Yeah, just heavy on that one. Yeah, I guess this one's actually quite a bit nicer than the other one, I think. Or no, this one's just cleaned. I think. Yeah, this one's just cleaned, so it looks nicer, but I don't think it actually is nicer. Just heavily cleaned. Belgium, 1929 for 1 franc. What is she? Just pulling up her. I don't know what she's supposed to be doing in there. Washing her leg? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Denmark, 1951, a lot more recent. With their kroner. Don't use that anymore, though. 1911 from Japan. Probably about the same as the other ones, somewhere in the middle. 1912, Belgium. I don't know if I've ever seen that sign of it. A bit Roy des Beige. It's pretty, actually. I don't know. I've never seen one like that. It's kind of cool. I've seen this, because they have one set like this, but the other side doesn't look like that on that one. 1873 from France. We have 10 centimes. Not terrible condition. The Third Republic or something? I'm not too sure which one that is. Second Republic. I'll need to brush up my French history. 10 cent here. About the same as the other ones. We have 1813, the oldest coin yet, from Denmark. We got a kind of a soft face there from Frederick. I'm guessing that's Frederick the Sixth. 1 Rigsbank Skilling, 1813. That's kind of cool. Chunky little coin. What if it has a weird edge? It has that type of edge, yeah. That's fair. And we have 1841 France, 1/4 franc, I'm assuming. Yeah. One of their last kings there. We'll do this one, I guess. The Mexico on top. We have a 2 real from 1859 Mexico. The Libertad, I think that's what's that called. So this, nope, just says 40. If you see a number, that doesn't really relate to anything. Nice coin. We've got a Gulden from Netherlands with Willem. I don't know how to say her name. Wilhelmina. I'm not really sure how you say that, to be honest. One Gulden. Pretty nice. These are pretty common, and they're not full silver. I think they're like 0.72 or something, but they're pretty beefy. Like, here's a Canadian like half coin, so you kind of get an idea. They're about that size. They're about $10. Very nice though. Nice piece of silver. I think we have another one right underneath it, which is funny. Maybe slightly higher grade and a slightly newer one. That was 1938, so this is this is actually pretty high grade. Oh, that's pretty nice. 1939. Not that that's a hard year to get like really nice silver from, but that's nice. We have a German Empire Peffing, 2 Peffing, I think. 2 Peep. Pretty nice condition. Pretty shiny. I don't know if you guys can really get in there. It's not really catching that. I'm going to pull it out just so you can see. It's kind of a weird toning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty, might be one of my nicest Peffings I've ever got. I don't know, it's kind of a weird coin. It's almost like purple. I wonder if that's natural or not. And then we have 2.5 silver. I'm going to put that over there, actually. I can have a spot for those open coins. 2.5 silver Groschings from 1862 Prussia. We have Wilhelm there. His mustache and his things. And then you have 2.5 silver Groschings. Pretty cool. That's what I will probably be keeping most definitely from this, because that's my main thing. Grab one. We have another French coin here. About halfway there, guys. I don't know where we're 12 minutes. Sweet. 1896. We have 50 centissimi mules. 50. Oh my gosh, 50 centissimo. 50. Yeah, sure. Centimes. There we go. That's why I was messing it up. My brain knew I was wrong, but I wanted to keep going. We have a Republic coin. Un centime. I think it's Argentinian or something like that. Looks South American to me. I don't know what that says. I don't know if you can see that at all. It's pretty worn. You get like maybe, I don't know, EAHA. Cool coin. Looks nice. Probably older. We have an 1862 from Bavaria. In alright condition. Crest is a little gone there. Definitely not that. 1979 from Belgium. They got their crest. Not silver. We have a Finland coin here from 1970. These are cool because they can come with a crown or without a crown. And it's like, if it has a crown, it was under Russian. If it doesn't, it's not under Russia. And ours is Finland, independent. So it's kind of cool. So there'd be a little crown here usually. It's a really intricate coin, actually. I'll zoom in more for you guys and try and... Yeah, they got the little lion there. It's pretty cool. Go back to this, go back to that. It's a nice coin. Good quality on that one, actually. We have a Spain 1972 8 Mauritius. Yeah, I guess that's an 8. Got their crest there. It's pretty worn, but pretty cool coin. Kind of pirate money. We have a Russian coin from 1970. Soviet Union, celebrating Lenin. Or I guess CCCP if you want to go with Russian. 1877 from Spain. 5 centissimos. Decent crest. Could be better. Not bad, though. Very cool coin. I always like the Spanish coins. We have an 1867 from Sweden. Pretty decent condition. Half an ore. That's pretty nice condition, too. Yeah. That's pretty nice. I have a South Africa 3D. What's 3D? Pence? 3 pence? I think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Got their flower and there's some... I actually have no idea what these mean. If you know, toss it in the comments. I'd love to know. I know it's a flower, and then I don't know what the walls things are supposed to mean, though. I think there's another one right underneath it. More recent one. Yep. Which is definitely better condition, but way better condition on the one side and kind of mid on the other. It's kind of funny. And then we have one from Austria. Pretty good condition. 10 kroner, 1868. They got their little eagle and little 10 in there. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's kind of a neat design for where you put your numbers right on the crest. Neat. Sweet. We have two more. We'll do this one. I do not know what's in these anymore. We're looking through them, so I can't remember, but not fully. We have 3 pence from 1883. Yeah, pretty good. That's pretty nice condition, actually. Yeah, that is nice. Ooh, that's pretty minty. My kitchen that side is good, though. Nice, though. Very nice coin. From Victoria. Uni Freedom. What is this? Sierra Leone. 1 cent. 1964 in high condition. It's pretty. We've got 2 Pefig from Saxony Albertine. In pretty alright condition. Could be better. Could be way worse. 1859. Dropped one there. 55 Centissimes from Mexico. This is their... Yeah, sorry for that. Just had to cut there for a sec. We have a 1936 from Mexico. 5 centavos. Kind of using their... I think this is their Mayan calendar kind of design, or Aztec. I don't know if it's actually... It kind of just reminds me of that. Probably isn't that. We have a 1940 penny from Great Britain. That's a pretty nice condition. These coins don't... actually, really nice condition. You usually don't see the waves, but... I don't find these pennies usually have too much value attributed to them. I don't know what this is. Some type of token? Strezloot? Is there anything on this I can pull? I have no idea what that is. British India, 1/4 Anna, 1950... 1936. It looks like a 5 almost. Really nice condition. Yeah. Most of the details still there. Kind of weird how that O is just dark all of a sudden. A little darker than the rest. Don't think it was clean though. 1858 from Sweden. We have... Ooh, that's kind of a interesting haircut. We have Oscar Swervig. I think that's the royal family. Nor. Goth of Venkonig, I guess. That's what you say, King. That's cool. 1958. That's kind of neat. Interesting portrait. You have a Spain, 1955. Question mark. Scars, question mark. I don't know why it says scars. Maybe it's from a weird mint. Maybe it's just, whoa, that side's beat up. Fair enough. It's got a little bit of a scratch, looks like there. More recently, Bavaria 1 Heller, 1839. Cute little logo. Pretty high condition on that one. Not bad. Not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good condition. I guess I'm really getting that good. Let me, maybe I can... No, that definitely doesn't work. Every time I tilt for the angle. We have a 1984 from Egypt, which almost looks like silver, but I guess it's nickel. It's hard with monocoins. And then we have a Denmark again from 1921, just a little bit later than the other ones we had. We have one left, guys. Pretty thick wad, but one left. Sweet. So we got Mexico, 1915, 5 centavos. A little bit more worn than the other one we had earlier. We have a 1901 trade settlement with some definitely banging up. Oh, from Victoria, 1901. Oh yeah, it's right at the end of her reign. Or yeah, I guess. I think she made it to 1901. Why does that feel late to me? Do these not have dates? No, they do. Yeah. All right. We have a St. Thomas and Prince, 1962. I think this is a harder coin to get for those guys that collect like every country coins. This is something I think that can be a little tricky to get. I could be wrong. We have a 1910 from Denmark. Nice cute little design. There was a lot more Denmark in this than I remembered. We have a 1846 from Germany, Hamburg. Their little crown there. And a couple little castles. It's cool. Very, very thin coin. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very thin, though. And we've got, I can't grab it. 50 centavos from... What the heck is this? 50 centavos, that's all. From whatever that is. I have no idea what this is. Must maybe like a... It's pretty fancy for a token. Maybe it's just a token of some sort, weird token. We have an 1893 from Guernsey. We have a double. I don't know what that counts as in their thing. I think these are the small islands off of France that are technically English owned. I don't know what a double though is. Maybe I think it actually might be like a double farthing or something. Well, we have an older one here from somebody. One of the British kings. Or forgery, maybe? I'm not too sure. It kind of looks like a forgery. This looks really weird. Maybe a contemporary forgery of some sort? Not sure on that one. Another 1912 from Denmark with a little bit more of a shine on it. An 1895 from the UK with Queen Elizabeth. Pretty nice detail on that, actually. Looks nice. Very regal. 1920 from British India again. For Anna. I always like these kind of like weird shaped coins they get out of India. India really is like the king of odd shaped coins. If you want to collect odd shaped coins, that's definitely the place you start. I've never found more coins than them. They tend to have the most weird ones like that. 1975 from Egypt with we have like looks like a kind of a pharaoh of some sort, of Egyptian person at least, and a piece of wheat, probably representing the Nile kind of. And their numbers, I can't read Arabic, so we have two centessimos from the 1946 from the Republic of Uruguay. Pretty nice, actually. It's a pretty coin. Kind of similar to the Peruvian coin from earlier. I think this is like the Peruvian... I don't know if it's Peruvian, but it's like the sun down there. That's the kind of the symbol they use. I think it's what it's supposed to be. We have a 1968 from Canada. That's 1 year after they were silver, so just worth $1, or maybe like a big dollar, because it kind of is a big dollar. Then we have a 1944 from India, half rupee, silver, in pretty good condition. That's actually really nice condition. His hair is really nice. And that's everything. That's all the coins we got with me today. This is how they all looked. Yeah. And as always, keep collecting, guys, and see you next time.